aqueous phase model. Then go to click on here. Click on here. Viscous model. Click on the viscous model. When you click on the viscous model, so here we selected the K epsilon model. So this is the type of the model. Inviscid model, laminar model, Sparlart's model, K epsilon 2 equation model, K omega 2 equation model, transitions KL omega model, transitions SST 4 equation model, Reynolds stress 7 equation model, scale adaptive simulations model, detached AD simulation model, and large AD simulation model. So here numbers of models, which is the solver, which is the solver. So numbers of model, discuss model here available, which types of solver required for particular object or particular your exercise you want to take according to your object or part. Okay, so you selected the viscous type model. Then here, K, if you select the K epsilon model, when you selected the K epsilon model, so standard and RNG and realizable, three types of model we can show here. So this is the mode of the solution. This model with help of the K epsilon model. So we selected here the RNG type of model for the solution. Near wall treatment, we selected the standard wall function. Here we selected the standard wall function. Then go to the OK. So this is our completed. Firstly, we go to the model, and second step, go to the energy on, and second viscous model selected. Now go to the material. So go to the material. Here we selected the water liquid. Click on the water liquid. When you click on the material, so here our material we selected as a water liquid. If you want to take another material, so go to here Fluent database. When you click on the Fluent database, so here in a you can see clearly in Fluent database numbers of fluent material here available: air, acetylene, acetylene chloride, acetylene, and alkyne, aluminums, dihydride, aluminum hydride, aluminum solid. Numbers of materials of fluid here available. Numbers of fluids material in database of fluid materials available. So which carbon, which types of fluid you selected? So we have selected here water liquid because inside the pipeline water flow inside the pipe. So we have selected here the water liquid material. Okay. So click and copy. Then if you want to select solid, click on the solid. So which types of material you can select it. So here we can select it the steel material. So this is the steel pipe we selected here. Okay. So if you want to change this fluent database, so here by default material set is fluid. So if you want to solid material, if you want to see here the solid material, so first of all you can change here the material type. So click on the material types. Here click when you solid. So we find out the types of the material aluminum. So now solid material are appear when you selected the solid types material. So solid material are appear here clearly. So aluminum, X solid, calcium, calcium oxide. This is all solid material, and here the steel. So we have selected the steel, then copy or then close window. So we selected the solid material, steel, and liquid form as a water. Okay. Now inert particle. Because why we are necessary to in this analysis uh, volume of fluid and dpm, because we selected here the insert material as can solid. Okay, we insert material acts and solid flow with the water. If flow with the water, then it causes the mud inside the tube. So take the X and solid material in fluent data. Okay. So here when click on the fluent data, so we take X and solid material. This is the solid type material. So this is the insert material. Sorry, this is the inert particles material. So inert particle materials comes contact to the water, then they made as a slug form. Okay, they made as a slug form inside the pipe, which is the cause of the erosion and corrosion. Okay, because slug and pipeline flow inside the pipe, so this is a maximum cause to the erosion and the corrosion. So we find out the which types of damage create inside the pipe. This all boundary condition when will be applied. So go to the cell zone condition. Click on the cell zone condition. So here we find out the bend ratio. Then you click the bend ratio. So we will be see here material name water liquid, and we rotational axis direction 1 and 0 0 rotation of axis we have considered here. This is the cell zone conditions. Okay, so this is very important for the boundary condition. If you have selected the boundary condition constant is accurate, so more chance your result is good for find out. Okay, if you don't take boundary condition accurate, so maximum chance to the failure your results find out. So go to the inlet boundary condition. When click on the inlet boundary condition, so we will be find out the inlet boundary condition now. So this is the inlet boundary condition appear. This is the mode of the velocity inlet here. So the zone name is inlet. So here velocity specifications method, the magnitudes are normal to the boundary. Okay. So here we take the inlet velocity value 8 meter per second. Water comes inside the tube inlet 8 meter comes per second speeds with intensity and viscosity ratio we are considered, and turbulent intensity we have take 5%, and the turbulent viscosity ratio take the 10%. Okay, so go to the thermal. We consider the temperature of the water inlet at 300-degree constant, and TPM phase with consider the reflect type. Your numbers of options we will be appear on the screen: the reflect type and the trap and escape and water jet, wall jet and user and define numbers of. So here we take the reflect type DPM, then okay apply. So output. So output condition click. When you click on the output of in this analysis, we can see this clear that so absolute take the gauge pressure. We take the gauge pressure 101325, and here we take the normal to boundary condition and total pressure here take. And backflow and turbulence intensity considered here 5%, and backflow turbulence viscosity we take here the 10%. Okay, and similar the temperature here, and DPM consider the reflected here, and again wall. So go to the wall here. This is the wall conditions we have selected. Stationary wall we had take, then the no slips condition we take. So roughness 0.5 considered, and the thermal we take consider here the heat flux. Material take the steel, and DPM generate the model Finney and Maclau's Oakland equations, and wall flames not selected here. So this phase all boundary condition we have applied. Then go to the solution. When you go to the solution, take the method. Click on the type of the method which have selected the simple, least and spatial and discrystallization least square cell. Okay, and pressure second order pressure we have selected. Momentum we will be take the second order upwind, and turbulent kinetic energy we consider here the first flight first order upwind, and turbulence dissipation rates first order upwind. Okay, and energy second order upwind we here. consider solution type. So our next steps go to the control. Then we go to the control. So here select the under relaxations factor. We consider numbers of factors here: 0.3, 1, 1, 0.7, 0.8, 0.81, energy 1, then discrete phase source 0.5. Then go to the initialization. When go to the initialization, so we can see here appear two initializations solution appear here. First solution is hybrid initialization, second solution is standard initializations. Okay, so we click on the hybrid initialization, then initializes this. So when you initialize this, so it gives numbers of solutions required. When click on run, when run the calculation, when run the calculation, so this is the our last phase. Run the calculation. So go to numbers of iteration, numbers of iteration. So here the value put up the number of iteration 200. So maximum number of iteration here put up like that the 1000, 20,000, 40,000. So if you want to accurate your results, so number of iterations value take very high. Okay, so calculate. Then another step to calculate. So numbers of step here perform to the calculate the iterations value. If you want to see, then I want to because this analysis already performed. So this analysis solving the iteration. When you put up here 500 or 1000 iterations, so solving this iterations value approximate 2 or 3 hours. Calculating, calculating the solver taking the time 2 or 3 hours. 500 and 200 iterations solving time minimum 1 hour required. So go to the result. Okay, then we find out the see your results, minimize this window, then comes your original window and ansys fluents window. So we here click on the result options, we find out the edit. So click on the edit options. When you click on the edit option, so I am sharing result slides. When you click on the edit result option, so we find out our result here. When you click on the edit solutions, so this is the solution of our result. We have clearly seen that. So this is the inlet, this is the outlet, this is the pressure control. Here we can see that the pressure control. Okay, so this is the streamline velocity. Here select the plane and click on the contour. When you